We are live. It's morning coffee time with me, Bob LaGrasso. Peace. How you doing this morning? Get up. Wake up. Let's do it. Woo. Get them chords. Oh, yeah. Hey, and even a live fade out. Did you check that out, folks? Hey, it's Bob here this morning. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm starting my morning off with a little bit of coffee. So let's drink some coffee, and it's coffee time. Cheers. Always a good morning with a little coffee. Don't forget, you need multiple sports books to be profitable. So sign it down below and click the links below for the sports books in your state. Just click the link, go to it. It's a great program, and OddsJam is presenting that to you right now. Hey, you know what, folks? It's not very often that you get an opportunity to get something free. 3 free bets per day delivered to your email. All you got to do is sign up on oddsjam.com. I mean, what more does that take? Sign up on oddsjam.com, and don't forget the OddsJam Partner Program. If you want to be a partner with OddsJam, you click the link. There's a partner link below. You get 20% off all the revenue for those who sign up with your link. That's what it's all about. It's a great program. OddsJam Partner Program. There's your 3 free bets. I'm having a great day today. I had a good night last night, and I'm going to continue to have a great day. So let's do our little recap here of what happened last night as I put my glasses on and we take a look at college basketball. Not a whole lot really happening other than Gonzaga won by 10 over San Francisco, and St. Mary's won by 3 over Santa Clara. Not a whole lot going on in yesterday's basketball NCAA schedule. As I move on to the NBA, a lot's happening there. The Pistons beat the Hawks. What is going on with the Hawks? I mean, I thought, playoff team last year, made a big run. Our boy Steve was absolutely right on the Sixers and the Bulls. The Bulls just not having what it takes to handle the Harden and Embiid combination. Heat beat the Rockets. Of course, that's pretty well a foregone conclusion there. The Timberwolves beat the Trailblazers. Mavericks beat the Jazz. Doncic had 35 points. The Spurs beat the Lakers. The Lakers are just a mess. Murray with 28. Warriors, another loss, struggling against Denver. Jokic had 32 for the Nuggets, and the Knicks beat the Kings with Randall going off, 46 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. All right, let's recap what happened in the hockey world yesterday. The Kings beat the Bruins. I had that one, 3-2. Panthers beat the Sabres. That one hit my over 6.5. Maple Leafs 5-4 over the Blue Jackets. That hit my over. This is the one that killed me. The Avalanche 5, the Islanders 4. It was 2-1 going into the third period. I had the under on this game. I thought for sure I had this nailed. Wrong again. And the Oilers lost to the Flames 3-1. I had the Oilers plus 1.5. Thus, I lost that game too. But when all else fails, you know what you got to do, don't you? You got to have a sip of coffee to make it through. I was 3-2 last night. Had a good night. All right. let me remind you guys of a few things that are going on. I started an afternoon show yesterday called it Rockin'. Rockin', baby. Rockin' Sports with me, Bob. I'm having Randall Knack on today as my guest. I'm going to try to have a guest every day, somebody from OddsJam, hopefully. I also am interested in having guests on my show. If you comment in the links and you would like to be interviewed on the afternoon show, let me know. I'd be more than happy to have you on there. Michael Tennant, appreciate you, man. You're always making great comments about me. I love it. Also, OddsJam TV, don't forget on Wednesdays is the golf show with Randall and Steve. They've been hot. They've been hot. And OddsJam TV on Fridays at 2:30 Eastern Time, 1:30 Central Time. My midday, rockin' midday sports with Bob is at 1:30 Eastern Time, 12:30 Central Time. I got to get all that OddsJam stuff in there. And don't forget about the controversy with the parlay, guys, okay? I got Mike and Steve and Randall trying to beat an old man up, okay? Now, I'm playing the age card here, okay? I think they're a little discriminatory towards me because I won my parlay. And by the way, it's my day today to pick a parlay. They think that I plotted this all out. I can't plot anything like that out. I don't have the experience that Randall and Steve have in gambling. But you know what? I won. They all three lost. We should just leave it at that, right? But no, I'm going to plunge forward and we'll see what happens. Be sure to tune in to OddsJam TV Friday. I'm sure that they're going to be whining and crying. Oh, gosh, I got that in, didn't I? They hate it when I do that. All right, I'm going to share my screen here, and we're going to go over some of the OddsJam things and opportunities here. Let me get to OddsJam, and let us look at, first off, let's look at the bet tracker, which, by the way, is 100% free, okay? 100% free. So here's the deal, all right? Why would you not use this, okay? I mean, it really doesn't make any sense. Okay, so for instance here, which I picked this bet up. This is on my list today in my NHL video that's coming out here later. I took the Rangers plus 135 on DraftKings. I actually got that yesterday. So I put it in my bet tracker. And then, as you can see here, I also got them at plus 131 on Superbook today. Here is tracking my bets. As you look, which one's won, which one's lost. It's real easy to put a bet in, and I'll show you here in a bit. As I look at my bet tracker, $189 profit, 2.9% in my ROI. This closing line value needs to be over 50%. If you're over 50%, you're doing good. You can look at the profit by sport, basketball, hockey. Here's by sports book. Which are my more profitable sports books? That's very cool. And by bet type, positive EV, the most that I put in there. By week of the year, how well am I doing? As you can see, week 3 has been my biggest profit so far. So that is the bet tracker, which is 100% free. And don't forget, sign up in the links below for the sports books in your state. You want to be in as many as possible to be a profitable sports bettor. So let's go to the positive EV page. And I had somebody comment yesterday saying that wanted to know why I was picking, maybe a little bit more of research into this. Well, you know what? I'm going on the spot with this stuff. So let's just take this game here. Colorado is at New Jersey tonight. I took the over, and that is what is the positive EV play for tonight. Okay. As you can see here, this is a little bit different in this market width right here. Okay? Because they're both minus. It's a 3.47% positive EV play. For me, I know that I'm going with the over. And I'm going with the over because Colorado exploded for goals last night. New Jersey has a lot of offensive talent and takes a lot of chances. I'm putting $10 on this and I'm adding it to my bet tracker. That's my positive EV play there, along with, guess what? If you're over 6.5, you got to be over 6. So let's add this to the bet tracker too. And there you go. Let's go look at the bet tracker and see how that worked. And there are 2 pending bets for the same game because if 7 hits, I win 2 bets. If 6 hits, one's a push, the other one's a loss, right? If 8 hits, I win them both. You know how it goes. So anyway, that is the bet tracker, the positive EV page, and hope you guys enjoyed that as I grab some coffee and say cheers to y'all. Hope you're having a great day. Okay. All right. Let's go to today's sports and what is happening in the sports world today. NBA. Let's take a look at games tonight. Brooklyn and Charlotte. Looks like a good game. Boy, beyond that, I don't see a whole lot on here. It looks like the Brooklyn-Charlotte game, which are both 32 and 33, is the game of the night. I guess you could say the Clippers at Golden State is a big game too. Have no feeling on either one of those games other than the fact that Golden State ought to be ready to kick some butt and come back. My goodness, you can't keep losing like this. On the NHL side, we've got Colorado and New Jersey, Vegas and Philly, Florida and Pittsburgh. That ought to be an interesting game. You know what? Pittsburgh may come out on top on that. Seattle and Toronto, Arizona, Detroit, Ottawa at my Blues. My Blues had a rough trip to New York. I think they're going to come back. Dallas and Nashville ought to be a very interesting game. The Rangers in Minnesota. I picked Minnesota in this game. Definitely going to be an interesting game. Tampa Bay's at Winnipeg. Anaheim's at Chicago. Very interesting game for the Ducks. Washington's at Calgary. And I fully expect Calgary to win this game, even though they played last night. So that's kind of what's going on. Hopefully they're getting somewhere in this negotiation, I guess you could call it. Is it a negotiation between the Players Association and the owners? Is Rob Manfred, here we go again. I'm going down this road again. Is Rob Manfred the worst commissioner in all of professional leagues, in all professional sports? What in the heck are they doing? The players want to get rid of the shift. They're ready to go to a robo umpire for home plate, calling balls and strikes. Who would have ever thought the players would give in to that? But why aren't the players wanting more playoff teams, more playoff games? That I don't quite understand. But here's the thing. We need to get spring training going, get down to Florida, Arizona, wherever your team goes for spring training, and get things going because we don't need to lose any more baseball. From a betting perspective, especially, okay? We've got NBA and hockey going into June. But you know what? When that ends, you got to have baseball. Okay? I want to be betting on an over and an under and a run line and, all that stuff. I want to be able to put baseball parlays together. I want to be able to do that. Hey, If you agree with me or disagree, comment below. All right. Comment and let me know what you think. I welcome everybody. I mean, everybody's comments. The more, the merrier, as far as I'm concerned. I appreciate all the input and I appreciate all the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm going to be back later on this afternoon, rocking midday sports. That ought to be fun. It's a little bit different take. I'll have Randall on then. That is at 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 Central. Don't forget, it's OddsJam TV, folks. That's kind of who we are, the OddsJam Network. I'll be back tomorrow morning with coffee. More coffee. Oh, yeah. Gotta wait for the chords and the explosion. See you tomorrow. Peace. Or later today.